Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all across the world, welcome to the 22nd installment of Disciplinary Rejuvenation. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whichever way the sunlight or the moonlight is hitting you at this hour, whichever side of the map you on, hope all is well. Now let's get right into it, man. Hey, 22nd. You know what I'm saying? That's two master builder numbers right there, man. 22nd day, 22nd episode. And what I'm experiencing on this day, and I just really caught my mind, that same, sexual energy that, low battery notification. That same sexual energy that I've been, harnessing and channeling to different, avenues, I'm starting to notice now it's coming out as, like I want to talk more, you know what I'm saying? Or at least, say what's on my mind more. Say what's on my mind with the same energy that I would have towards, wanting to feel that release, wanting to feel what it feel like. And, I mean, that's just, I'm going to say it. That just goes to show you, though, that it's actually real. You know what I'm saying? Taking your energy from the lower nature on up to the higher nature. You know what I'm saying? Taking it away from being released to being, held, pressurized, and guided upwards, So that's where we at right now. I could put that on documentation. I'm actually more inclined to speaking and, typing out my comments and actually sending them and, replying and responding and not being as antisocial as I once was. And not needing a response or a reaction, Doing it because I wanted it to be done, not because I'm expecting, something in return. Because I'm going to get what's for me. I'm going to get mine regardless. So, yeah, that's really what's going on. And today we just walking and talking, man. Talking and walking. Had to give me some rest and recovery in because, man, I take this energy and channel it, but I push it to the limit. Breaking my little body down. Breaking that motherfucker down. But you break your body down, you rebuild it, come back stronger. It's the whole purpose, man. To come back stronger, man. This is rejuvenation in a disciplinary fashion, man. And let me say this, now that it just crossed my mind. When we were talking about the loneliness, that happens, well, for me, and I'm pretty sure anybody else, it happens because there aren't many people that are going to be doing what's being done on this channel, And I don't know what your life experience is like, but if you are chasing greater experiences, if you are trying to better yourself, it's not a large portion of people that are actively doing that, For the most part, this is the world that we live in, Undisciplined behavior is encouraged, you know what I'm saying? Wild, chaotic, unstructured activities are labeled as, fun, and it's real fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Once you take a step back and start trying to control yourself, you start to see, like, the shit that's in the big bright lights is designed to keep you dim and dull, which is kind of wild. But that's where the loneliness is going to come from, because 9 out of 10, you're going to be the only one doing this, within arm's reach. And if you do happen to find, like-minded individuals that are on this same path or on a similar path of, self-improvement, that man is walking his dog without a leash. It's dark. I'm turning around. I love dogs. I'm pretty sure he could feel my vibe, but it's dark. He may get, a little fearful. Dog might sense that and feel like he got to protect. And I don't want to have to body slam a nigga dog, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't going out like that. But yeah, man, if you happen to find like-minded individuals, you know, count that as a blessing, you know? Because it may feel lonely because, you know, rare is rare. You know, rare is not common, you know what I'm saying? Real is rare. That's what I wanted to say. Because real is rare. And you may not see people on the same type of wavelength as you within arm's reach, but you're not the only one, you know. You know, few and far in between, but few. Not singular, you know. You walk your path alone, but you're not the only one that got a path to walk. But stay strong because all paths reconcile, you know what I'm saying? Everything's going to meet at a certain point somehow, some way. And you want to make sure that you are in tip-top shape. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the best of the best. And I'm saying you, but I'm really talking about me because I don't know what the fuck you want to do with yourself. But I'm just assuming that if you made it this far with me, we on the same page. But yeah, man, that's all it is. It's the same shit every day, you know what I'm saying? All we doing is just documenting it, you know what I'm saying? We're pushing further. And as we get better, you know, more parts of the map will start to unlock, you know what I'm saying? More abilities will unlock. Looks like an airplane, but I don't know what that is. Oh my God. But yeah, man, nothing much, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's the same shit. You know, I'm pretty much a broken record at this point. You know, we 22 days in, we done broke that waypoint. We done broke that benchmark of building a habit. So habits are built. Got a solid foundation to stand on, and we just gonna build walls, you know what I'm saying, and get us a nice little highs going, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all know what to do, man. Stay tuned, man. Disciplinary rejuvenation, baby. We out.